Hello, my loved ones. How you doing? Happy Friday. We're gonna try this again. The first time I was having some issues in the background. Um, I'm gonna do another concept for the men, the grads, whoever loves elephants, self-care moment. Um, when I made Mother's Day baskets for Mother's Day, I made some elephant concepts with a journal and some pens and some smell goods and a shopping bag and what else remember what I had with it. I'm gonna have to go back and check the video out, but it was a little flower and some more stuff. Well, I don't quite have the journals, but I'm calling the men's basket a self-care basket. Um, and so it has some beautiful silver elephants that I got from Ross. Just stand up. I just have so much stuff right here by me. Okay, so I did one of them already. Then I said, let me come on here and show y'all what I'm doing. So I have some, let you go this way. So I have some beautiful elephants that I got from Ross. I did this one already, but the elephants are a little different. I don't know if you can see, but hopefully you can see. So it's a beautiful silver elephant, and the elephant is scented, y'all. And it's by GC Home Decor, and it has a little fake flower already at the base. When I tell you, this elephant smells like it's a scented candle. It smells really good. So I like to have elephants all around my house. I'm surrounded by elephants. And I have the butt towards the door, and I try to buy elephants with the trunk up. So that's this beautiful silver elephant that I have here. Um, Let me do it the same way I have it on this side. And so I have three elephants. Two of them are the same, and one of them is different. So I have two like this one, where the trunk is not as high, and he's like laying down the elephant. I can't move it because I glued this one. So this one, like this one, he's laying down, and that's this one. He's glued already. And this one is standing tall. And so I put some Axe spray, and this Axe spray, the black scent, really smells wonderful. This is the one my husband used, and he wakes me up every morning with a kiss goodbye, and he is smelling like black axe, and it's wonderful. It's a beautiful smell, and axes. I mean, it's not hecka expensive, but it's not hecka cheap either. It's in between, and so I gave some body spray and some body wash and a loofah. This is a gray and black loofah. These are tied. Um, 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 who are you? Lord somebody? Um, that's your personal opinion, love. Um, we all have opinions. And so that might be for your thought. Oh, be careful, babe. Missing one of those things. What? Look, I'm missing one, that's all. Oh, um, so anyways, that is your personal opinion, love. And um you there's no age limit on smelling good, okay? You don't there's no age limit on you need to be 5 years old to wear Axe or 5 years old to wear Dove. Um, smell goods is smell goods. That's all I'm saying. So, um, once again, thank you for your opinion. Um, so, God bless you. And if you don't like what I'm saying, you take this finger and stroll to the right, stroll to the left, stroll up or stroll down. But this is positive vibes station over here. And your opinions is wonderful, but when they're negative, step to the left. So back to what I was saying, my loved ones. This concept is done. I use Axe spray for this one. And for the next one, oh, and I also use this candle called Backyard Bonfire that smells extremely beautiful. And I got it from Walmart. And I just use some blue shred to just fill it in the front to give it um a little dash, okay? So yeah, my baskets I'm trying to make them really expensive. Um, so yeah, like I said, it's always the thought that counts. You thought about somebody, no matter what you buy them, it's the thought that counts. So, anyways, this one is complete. It's ready for the bag. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. And in this one, I'm going to give it the same kind of candle. It's a different elephant, but this time it's going to have the Dove Care Clean Comfort. And it almost smells like rain. Okay. And so it's the big bottle. And they're going to get a bar soap and they're going to get a loofah to go right along with the concept of self care. A blue loofah. You probably can't even see that, but it's the same kind of concept, but it's going to be a blue loofah scrub. I don't know why they call these things loofahs, but the candle go right. I mean, a bar soap will go right there. I can't see upside down what I'm doing. Maybe I take the bar soap right there. And so that's going to be that concept with the clean comfort smell good. And so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna glue these down. This is already glued down. The axe one is already glued down. So I'll glue these down with my little glue dots that I got going on over here. Ouch. Then I'm gonna do the same concept and I'm gonna use it with the green dove. the extra fresh. And it's going to be the same one like the blue one, but it's just going to be green. You can't go wrong with some good old Dove soap, especially if you're sensitive like me. Um, Dove is beautiful. So I got a big bottle of Dove soap. It got a candle. Now I got a green candle, but the candles smell like pears. So I figured I wouldn't give the pear candles out and just stick with the gray concept since the bottle was gray. So all the men to get the gray candles, okay? What it looks like. And I'm gonna put some but this one's done already. I'm gonna put some like white or blue, what they call it, shred, I guess. Just like I did this blue one right here. I'm gonna put some over here to cover up some space, and they can reuse these little baskets for anything. And I like buying stuff that people can reuse and not just throw away. Um, and they definitely can use this storage bin for a little bit of anything and everything. Um, and so, yeah, just something simple, last minute concepts that you can do. Um, Let me see what else. I thought about putting these little clippers, but then I'm like, no, I think that's enough. Um, yeah, I think that's enough because everything has a scent. So I really didn't want to add no food to it because it has a lot of scents going on. So I'm like, no, don't put no food over here because lots of smell goods is happening in these baskets. So we don't want to add no food at all to the stuff that got soap in it. Um, yeah, that's what these concepts are gonna be. How you doing? Happy Friday. Is anybody out here making baskets too? Um, where are you from? I'm from the West Coast. And I do treats and I make baskets. If this is your first time here with me, I'm getting ready for a Juneteenth slash Father's Day weekend. Um, I sell baskets in the streets, but I mostly sell them from my front porch. And it's been really a success from my front porch, to be honest. There's normally somebody that puts a sign up saying they have a yard sale. He's an older gentleman. I'm starting to worry about him because he's been putting that sign up for the last 5 years and he hasn't put it up the last 2 weekends. I wonder if he's okay, but he's been having a yard sale slash garage sale for 5 years, okay? Right from the comfort of his front porch. And so, hey, you can make passive income from your front porch. You don't have to go absolutely nowhere. And you promote yourself. The world has changed. Our phones, we use our phones to make, well, you can use your phone to make passive income from the comfort of your home by taking pictures of what you're selling and sending the group text message to people, letting them know to come over to your house and get them. There's so many ways to promote whatever you're making to sell. Um, and I'm just showing you how you can make passive income from the comfort of your home. And that's what Shell Bell do, y'all. Life is so short. I had a coworker pass Monday, and my kids' best friend's mom passed Wednesday. Life is short. the paycheck's not gonna come running to your door if you don't go chase it. And there's so much money to be made in these streets. I'm just here to show you a few different ways to make it. So on that note, I probably have about 4 more concepts of Father's Day baskets to make. And then I'm gonna be probably almost done with those. Um, this one's ready to be bagged up because it's already glued together. I think I use a 24 by 30. I just balled it down and so I can just pick it up and place it in the bag. And that's what I'm gonna do in 1 second. Um, I got some more. I got like 2 shaving concepts I want to show y'all. I'm looking down on the floor because they're right here, but I'm trying to think, is everything in it? I know this one right here, probably everything is in that one. Um, but maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. Yeah, this I have to glue that down. But this is definitely ready to go. It's all got the shred in it. I took the tag off, but sometimes I like to let them know that stuff is brand new. I like to keep the tags on it. I'll just cover up the price tags. But yeah, will this fit well? Mm, I gotta slide you in because you're heavy. Woo! See? I'm glad I had you glued in there. I have to put something hard to the back of the body wash because that's not understanding the assignment. About staying still. I might have to get some kind of book or something and put behind that. Mm, they might end up getting the little nail clippers to keep it sturdy in the back. I don't know. I might have to give them the little nail clippers. I might have to give it the nail clippers to keep it sturdy in the back so it don't fall back. Mm, either the nail clippers or a pack of playing cards. Um, let's see if the playing cards will work. I think, yeah, the playing cards work actually. So it's just if it falls back, it could fall back on something. You get these from I got them from Five and Below for a straight dollar. So yeah, if it fall back, well, that ain't gonna help it much. I guess once it's tight, it'll be all right. And then I'm gonna tape it around the back, and then I'll put a black. I don't know what bows I have in my leftover pile from Mother's Day, Easter. But I got something over here I'm gonna work out in these piles of bowls. I got all kind of bowls I'm gonna work out. I got pool bowls and some more stuff. I just gotta figure out what bowl. Maybe to get a blue bowl since this is bluish purple. I like these pool bowls. They very convenient. Oh, whoever invented these pool bowls, I can give them an A+. Because you just take it out the package and you make sure you take these two strings right here. You hold these two strings and look at this. And it just makes a beautiful bowl. That took less than 2 seconds. And that's a pool bowl. Just beautiful. And then I like to tie it on the end so that it helps it from coming undone. I think my girlfriend put a piece of tape on the end, but I just tie. I just take the two strings and open them, and then just make a couple knots, and then it normally keeps it. It normally keeps it in place. Um, yeah, that's what it does. See, and it just keeps it in place. Hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna do three of these exactly alike. The two elephants are the same. This one is just a little bit different. Oh no, this one is a little bit different than these. But yeah, this is how it's gonna go on the side this right now. Try that on up. Take the air off. Tape this in the back. Get the air out as much as possible. Then I'll tape this in the back or underneath and in the back. Tape it to the back. Now I'm gonna tape this to the back and use a black ribbon. And I'm gonna cut some of this texture off at the top. Because that's way too much at the top. I'll cut some of that. Hmm. I told myself next basket season, I'm gonna buy the shrink wrap and shrink wrap them. But right now, I really haven't had no one complain and say, "Hey, girl, your basket needs to be shrink wrapped." So um, I'm working on it, progress, step by step in progress. But like I said, I have never had no one say, "Hey, girl, you tripping." Um, but I know my girlfriend does a few of hers. Um, it was a busy season this year. I graduated until most stuff. It was quite busy for me this basket season, and this is the first time I did Father's Day basket. So I'm only doing a few, and I think they're gonna be okay. I really do. And then I just use some little black ribbon and I'll tie this right here. Mm, where's the black? I know I had it. I see white right here, but I do have black somewhere. Or maybe it's right here. Yes, it's right here. And I just tie it a little bit just to give it a little tie. And then my scissors is over here. Whew. I never knew a lot of you like elephants, but I came to that conclusion on Mother's Day. So we're gonna see if these sell or not. Because I was surprised. Hmm. I was surprised. Yes, I was. This bag is a little bit too big, but the other bag I had was too small. So we're gonna work it out. Either too big or it was too small. Yeah, I gotta get these baskets done. My brother's in town. I gotta spend time with him. So yeah, might see me twice tomorrow. I don't know. We're gonna see. There's a lot going on. I normally don't be on this late, but I got to deal with him here from Chicago. And I just cut a little bit of that because I could way too much paper. Just cut some of that off. Way, way too big. And then I'll put that bow up on here. Oh, I'm sweating up a storm. And then I can put this bow. Mm-hmm. Try this bow right up on here. I'll probably cut some of the paper too short, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. Happy Friday. I hope you guys had a blessed week. Mine was pretty hectic, but we here. We made it. We woke our eyes up. I'm so grateful to see another day. Right. The sweat is beating down my face. I'm gonna need a towel. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Got us a little. I want the elephant to be the main attraction. I should have put him in the middle. They be having heck of long string, so I'll be cutting some of that string because they ribbon string is heck of long. And I just take my little scissors and curl it and give it a little curl. Oh, I still got to do my barbecue pit concept. Maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. I think I said I wanted to buy some barbecue sauce, but I'm going to check and see if I got a couple bottles. Most likely I do. All right. That is that concept with the beautiful elephant and the candle and the smell good so you can be smelling beautiful. The house will be smelling beautiful. And it's a beautiful situation. When you're smelling good, you feel good when you smell good. I know I do. I feel wonderful after taking a shower. So there we go. Gonna make that a little tighter, but whew, there we go. So I'm gonna set up tomorrow in front of my house for a few hours. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna set up for a few hours. It's graduation season. Um, I was sitting on my porch today, and a gentleman pulled up, and he said, "Do you have any graduation lace?" And I said, I might. What made you pull over here and ask me if I had graduation lace?" He said, "Because I came and bought some stuff from you from Valentine's Day. And I was just hoping and praying And I says, well, I personally don't do graduation lays. However, I just graduated from college 3 weeks ago, and my kids bought me all kind of lays, and my sister made me money lays, and um, I'm not going to use all those lays. And so I said, "What color are you looking for?" He said, "Blue." Well, guess what? You didn't hit the right spot. So I gave him my little blue and white leg. And I told him, I said, "Hey, I wore this on my graduation day 3 weeks ago." He said, "I don't care. I want it." And then my sister made me a beautiful money lay with probably had about $200 on it. And then my kids bought like a money lay that this lady was selling there. And it was red and it was in plastic that was making me super hot. But it had like $10 in it and it was wrapped in red. I probably can show you my graduation picture of me sweating and bullets with it on. But anyways, it had $10, 10 $1 bills. And I said, "I'll give you both of these." Oh, I made his day. He was like, here's money for you. Here's $30. Um, but the fact that I even had it, the fact that he just pulled up on me while I was just listening to some music after work on the porch, just reminiscing about the week that I had and the blessing I have just waking up this morning because the people I knew didn't wake up this week. Um, and so to be able to help the next person, and I'm not going to use that graduation lay no more. But I did call my sister and said, "Hey, honey," because my sister makes money lays and she makes lays that don't have money on them. And I was like, I think I probably should have a few lays around graduation time, just hanging out. Because I normally just do leftover Easter baskets and just Mother's Day stuff and Father's Day stuff and just stick it all out. And that's why I make my baskets not geared directly towards the holiday. So you can use it for anything. Um, and I was just so honored to be able to help him. It just put a smile on his face. And he was like, "I'm so glad I came over here." I'm like, "Hey, I'm glad to be able to help you, love." Um, so yeah, I told my sister, "I think you should make a few of those. I don't want the profit. I just want to be able to help the community." Um, and so I'll put that in her, that little bug in her ear so she can be prepared for next year to run me about 20 or 30 different color lays. Because I live right on the corner of a, I guess, elementary slash junior high school. So I think it's both. I think, and around the corner from a high school. So I'm in the heart of school district next to me. Um, but the street I actually live on, I think there's two schools on my street, a middle school and an elementary school, I believe. I need to ask my neighbor. But yeah, her son goes to an elementary, and then I see like the middle kid schools, kids walking. So I think so. Um, I see a lot of kids walking around here, but when it come to Halloween, oh, I live on the corner house and I get about 85 kids to 100 kids that come to my house trick or treating. And how do I know I get that many? Because I pre-make um, the goodie bags. So I buy the goodie bags in 25 and I normally buy 100. And so I count how many is left after the night. And this last Halloween, I made like 75 and I might have had two left. So I get quite a few kids that come ring my doorbell for Halloween. Well, I stayed on the porch this year. I think I was live streaming on Halloween. So I stayed on the porch the whole time this Halloween that went by. But so the kids knows my house. They know where to come to because they line up by the groups, by 12s. It's like, whoa, I probably should make 100 this year to make sure because they definitely know where to come. Um, and like I said, I was so honored that he came to even pull up. I said, how did you even know? And it's so funny because I was going to break out my baskets today. Um, I was so under the weather all week with the two deaths and the unhoused person that was staying across the street from my house for the last 5 days. Well, she packed up and left today. And I noticed in the past when she came for Mother's Day and she stayed for like 2 days, and I had my baskets out. I think the people were looking at her so much they didn't look to the left and see me selling. So they ran stop signs and just didn't look to the left. So I said, okay, I'll just start it fresh tomorrow because I'm quite sure there's going to be graduation parties. Matter of fact, the high school down the street, I think their graduation was tonight because I seen a couple of people dressed up. So I'll just start fresh and just set up all different kind of baskets. My girlfriend made these little um I shouldn't call them purses, they're boxes. They're boxes. We bought perfume from a wholesaler, and I left my perfume in the box. I have a few left that I'm looking at on the floor. I left my perfume in the box next to a teddy bear where she took her perfumes out and stuck them in almost like a rose box. Um, so I'm looking at the bag over there on my table where she still has a few of those left over. So I'm gonna just have a variety of baskets to sell tomorrow because nothing really says Mother's Day, Easter. It's just baskets of all different things um, for different occasions. I know at Easter time when I was selling Easter baskets, somebody was like, "I'm going to a birthday party." She didn't want it to say Easter because she was going to a birthday party. And I said, give me 1 second, let me handle the people who are coming to get Easter baskets. And then I came in the house and made her something. I had a house full of toys. Toys R Us, Walmart. I feel like I'm a combination of both right now. But I had a house full of toys. My girlfriend told the guy, she was like, she's going to come outside with something that's not even on these tables. And he was like, you're right. She did. Yeah. Um, so, anyways, I like pleasing the neighborhood. I like having things on hand. Um, Even Father's Day, my daddy's birthday's on Father's Day. He's not here now, but his birthday's on Father's Day. That's the reason why I decided to make a few baskets in honor of him since his birthday falls on Father's Day. Um, so yeah, I feel like I'm just talking. I'm gonna stop talking. Um, I was quite honored that the kid pulled up and I was able to help him out. And he actually was buying it. He already bought something for his brother. It was his brother's friend who was at the house who didn't have nothing. So that was even more special. He was buying it for somebody else too. So I'm glad I'm able to help my community out. That means the world to me. Um, but I got my email information about the Juneteenth festival that I'm going to be vending at. Um, I'm going to bring y'all along. It's a very good event. It's 4 hours, and I stand on my matter of fact, I should bring this table. Yeah, it's a very, very, very good turnout event. And I'm excited and I have a lot to do to get prepared for that. So that's why I must finish the last few concerts that I got going on because that event is a big 4 hour event that I got to get prepared for. So on that note, y'all, you'll see me tomorrow. I'll be back with some more items. I love you from the bottom of my heart. You could have been anywhere in these streets, but you're hanging out with Shell Bell, and I appreciate it. God bless you. Until I see you again, please be safe, be blessed, enjoy life. We only have one roller coaster ride. We don't know when our ticket is going to be called. Party like it's 1999, y'all. God bless you. I love you with all my heart. Peace out.